I came in a couple days ago just to open the place up and air it out. And I went around the house on the outside with a piece of metal from the tin that I put on the side so I could get rid of all of the spider webs and things like that, because there are tons of spiders out here. Then I also wanted to make sure there were no wasp nests around. So I took my piece of long tin and I just went all the way around, just kind of basically making sure all the spider webs were gone. Fortunately, I did not see what's up here. And that is probably the biggest wasp nest I've ever seen around here, because in the past they've come, but they didn't have such a long time to get their nest going and get it established. But this guy is pretty big. I have this jacket on. It's probably about 70 degrees right now, but I have the jacket on just to make sure that I don't get stung. Hopefully I won't, because I'm gonna go and spray them with this. I don't know what's gonna happen, because I've never done so many. I probably should wait until evening when the other ones come in. But since I only have this one can, because of course I forgot to pick some up when I was shopping, because I didn't think about wasps, because I was here a couple of nights ago when I opened it up and I didn't see anything. Fortunately, I didn't hit their nest with that piece of tin, because I probably would have been stung numerous times, because I didn't see them and they didn't make any noise, so I guess they didn't feel threatened, fortunately for me. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm still working up my nerves, working up the courage to go in, so I'll do it in just a minute or so. I will probably run to the front door, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything, and I don't know how strong this stuff is, because this is a partially used can, so I don't know if this is going to be enough to kill them all. So there may be some running and some flailing around and stuff like that. So here we go. Okay, that's the first part of that. All right, so now, all right. Now I just got to go back around and make sure that I soak the nest and they don't want to come back anymore, because there are a lot of them up there. And that's it. So that set them off pretty good there. And they hopefully are dying as we speak. So now the nest is gone. So all right, now they're going to be bothering me for the next few days, because the other family will be coming home. So I have a little raid here in case they try and fly up to me and do more damage. So Hopefully they're dying and dead. So that's it for right now, I think. All right, those are nice big wasps. I'm glad that I had just enough to kill them, or most of them. But like I said, tonight and this evening, as it gets darker, they'll be trying to come back. And hopefully they'll get the message that I don't want them here, and they will move on. So, and I think I covered everything behind there, I believe. So I think so, because this is one of the reasons I was putting up the clear caulking in all of the seams, so that nothing will be able to get behind the tin and go in and make a nest. And this is the exact reason why, because as you can see, I've been gone for a few months, so these things are pretty prolific in their building, and I'm actually going to have to go up there at some point to make sure that it's all closed in, and that's not going to be fun. So I think I'll probably wait until I get some more hornet spray, wasp and hornet spray before I do that, because they may still be up there inside in addition to this nest, and that would not be a good thing. If they are on the inside, I can take all the screws down, but that's still risky, because they could be much more on the inside than was on the outside. And if they come out in force, then I'm up on this ladder, I could be stung, and I could fall off or jump off or get so scared that I actually jump off. But anyway, those are done for now, and I can take off this jacket because it's nice out, too nice for a jacket. And of course, I'm gonna be paranoid for the rest of the stay here, because I'll be looking over my shoulder and in the air for the stray family members that are upset with me because I killed their house and their family, or some of their family members. But what can I say? It happens. Okay, so that's a good ending to that. So now what I'm going to actually get started doing is setting up my, because what I'd like to do is get the solar set up so that I can actually take out one of the panels and charge the battery, so I can use it later on this evening inside for light. So that's what's going to happen. So once I get everything situated, then I'll start trying to get some light on the solar panels and put all that stuff together so that I can charge the battery, because I would like to have light on inside tonight without having to use the generator. I'll use the generator hopefully now just for power tools and things like that. Now, one more spot that is of interest to me here is this spot here. You can see where my insulation is gone here, because when I was working on it underneath, my nephew was here helping me at that point, and he was putting underneath here chicken wire so that I can help make sure things are not going underneath there. But we ran out, and it doesn't come all the way to the edge here. So you can see by this insulation here that there is something that actually is kicking it out. I don't know what it is or how big it is. It's probably a little large, I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but I'm going to seal it up at some point. But I know that there is a family of mice or rats around here, because when I was doing something with this tin over here, I saw them run out. There was a whole family of them. So, of course, doing my research on YouTube University, I found a guy that had rats himself. So what he did is he took a mixture of Jiffy cornmeal and baking soda, and he mixed equal parts of each, and he put it into a little container. And the little container here that I have, I stuck it right here. And I did this when I came to open the place up. I made sure that it was level and everything, so that if anything went in there, I could tell. And I did see some little footprints in here, and I see around the edges here, because I put a little hole in there where they could just go in, the little rats and everything. So I made a little hole here so they could get in, and right around the hole I see some dirt marks where they have gone in, and then I saw the little footprints in there also. So that hopefully is working. At least they've been in there. And also I've swept all of this so that it was flat, so that I could probably see some footprints in there. I can't really, but I know they were there because I saw the footprints in the cornmeal and the baking soda. So that hopefully will kill them. And the reason I did that instead of poison is that there are raccoons and possums and maybe even squirrels out here, and back here some people still hunt those. So I wouldn't want to put out poison, maybe have a raccoon or something come and get it, eat it, and it goes someplace, somebody hunts it for food, they kill it and they eat it, and then they get a little poison in their system also. So I decided to do it that way, and hopefully that'll do it. Whatever this big thing is here, I'll have to work that out. And I also have another one of these all the way on the other side of the house, because this time I saw a hole that looks like something had dug there. So I stuck some branches and everything in it, so I have to go back over and check that to make sure that it's okay or nothing's happened. And then there's another one of these containers over there also, so I'll go over there and check that also. And then maybe I'll get around to doing a video of me putting together some solar. But before that, I did go shopping, so I have to unload all that stuff because I have ice and things like that. So slowly but surely, we're gonna get to the solar panels. So bear with me as I go around and make sure that this place is still livable, and we'll get it going. So that's pretty much where we are at this point. So like I said, just trying to make sure that it's not a major ordeal. Also, I did see bees on the inside of the house. I don't know how they got in. There was also a lizard in there. Now the lizard could have probably snuck in while I was working and stayed in. So it's in there, it's killed, it's dead. So the lizards I usually leave alone because they're all over the place here, and they like the little varmints. I don't know if they eat spiders or whatever, but I know they eat mosquitoes and anything else that's crawling around, that's small, centipedes and things like that, even roaches. And I do have roaches that actually get in, and my big mission this time is figuring out where everything is getting in, because I thought I was being really OCD and caulking up everything, every single spot that maybe they could get in. But obviously I'm missing something because there was a whole lot of bees inside. I've swept them up now, most of them, but there was a lot. I don't know how they get in. They were concentrated towards the front window over near the kitchen. So, but they basically spread themselves all over just about the whole house, trying to get out, I guess, or do whatever they were doing. Who knows how they got in or whatever, but they did die. I'm not sure if it was because they couldn't get out or because there was residuals of the bomb that I left, because I don't exactly know when they came in. So, living in the woods, that's what you get. So you got to deal with it all. So I'll get started. So bear with me, guys, as I get everything up and going, and we'll soon see some solar stuff happening.